Hey guys, happy Monday. Hope you're having an awesome week so far. I wanted to come on here and talk really quickly about why I chose nutrition and fitness coaching over my previous career in planning and engineering. And for those who don't know me, if you're catching this video later, my name is Sarah Holland. I am Coach Sarah Holland, and I work with individuals to create customized nutrition and fitness plans and run accountability groups and challenges to help keep everybody motivated and working towards our goals. And so I just want to share a little bit about why I made that change. So rewind back to 2.5-ish years ago, and I was working for a planning and engineering company. I had worked in kind of the different branches of the planning and engineering industry for about 10 plus years. I worked first in spatial analysis, GIS analysis, graphic design, and planning documents preparation, I guess. Those of you who know the field will probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it was super exciting. No, it was fun, but it was also very stressful. It's a very stressful industry if you're not in it. You know, it's kind of hard to describe, but the pressures are very unique. I'll just say that. And so I had been in the field for about 10 years. At that point, I had moved over to the marketing department for the planning and engineering company I was working for, which kind of ramped up the level of stress even more. And I was just really at an unhealthy place in my own health and fitness journey. I was struggling really hard. I would try every roller coaster diet, crash diet under the sun. I'd try to survive on just salads and water, and then ultimately I would end up crashing and burning and running for the cookies and all, whatever was nearby. So I had several years of these kind of struggles, and I got to a place where my health was just really suffering. And I had a couple of cancer scares. I had a couple of serious health problems pop up, chronic health problems. I was diagnosed with some chronic health conditions. And at the same time, just a little while after that, this was about 2.5 years ago now, my mom and my grandma were both also diagnosed with cancer. And that happened in the same week. And it was through this journey of my own health problems, of watching them go through their cancer battles, and I started to realize that the choices that I was making on a daily basis as far as how I take care of my body really do matter, because I know a lot has changed in the decade since, and I would say that my diet was probably not nearly as good as the average person 50 years ago or whatever. And so I'm thinking, man, if my mom and my grandma are having these problems, when am I going to start having these problems? When am I going to start having, I already have these serious health problems popping up, and I'm so much younger. And just the thought of putting my family through what we were already going through, but just the thought of that continuing and just being the way of life for me and for us was really difficult for me to swallow. And so I started to get really serious about finding a way to make better choices and healthier choices, and really change my lifestyle. I was not looking for another crash diet. I wasn't looking for a quick fix. I wasn't looking for something to go on and off of. I was looking for a way to live a healthier lifestyle. And I was initially drawn to the company that I'm now partnered with, which is Beachbody, because they offered something that I couldn't find anywhere else. They offered a holistic approach that included both fitness and nutrition and supplements and accountability and support. And it really provided that healthy foundation. I had all these problems popping up, and I felt like I was constantly trying to plug holes. I'm like, oh, I have this vitamin deficiency, so I'll take this vitamin. Oh, I have this problem, so I'll stop eating this. And I have this problem. So I felt like I was always trying to plug all these holes in my health, and I wasn't getting anywhere. I was working really hard, and I was worried about it and stressed out about it a lot, but I wasn't making any progress. And so when I implemented this healthy foundation, daily exercise, the 20 to 30 minutes, balanced like lifestyle nutrition, not a crash diet, not cutting things out, but just lifestyle nutrition. And then a really wide, I'd say like wide-based wellness formula that had all of the vitamins and nutrients that I needed in it. That is when I really started to see and feel the changes, not just in my body and in like losing weight, but also in my health and in my energy levels and all these things. That's when I really started to get traction. And, you know, looking back on it now, I see that I was trying to change like one thing here and there. But the problem is that our bodies are so interconnected that often it's hard to tell what is the supplement and what is the symptom and what is the cause. And really the cause was my lifestyle. I was just not getting the right nutrition I needed. I wasn't exercising regularly enough. And so this community, this accountability and support and the tools that I got through Beachbody, it changed everything for me. And so that's originally what drew me to the company. I was looking for that lifestyle change, and they offered that kind of foundational solution that I couldn't find anywhere else. And I was also able to do it at home, which was huge for me at the time because I was working so many hours and I didn't want to have to be away from home any more hours of the day. In fact, I couldn't because I had to pick up and drop off kids from, drop off kids at school and then pick them up at the end of the day at daycare. And I didn't want to drag them to the gym or check them into childcare for another hour or two, to get my workout in. So it was really important to me that I be able to do it at home. And then the other thing that really drew me to this company is the more that I looked into the solutions and the products that they offer, the workouts, the nutrition programs, the supplements, the more I saw the level of quality and the level of investment that went into creating them, and started to understand why they were so powerful. The fact is, like, I could go out and I could get a PhD in nutrition or in exercise science, but I as a person could not put together a nutrition program that was as simple and as powerful as the ones that they provide. I could not put together an exercise program that was as effective and efficient and as powerful as the ones that they provide. And the reason is because they have these teams of people doing research and doing testing and all development. Like, no individual has those kinds of resources. And so the quality of the things that they provide are so far and above what I could find, or, as a coach, what I would be able to create for myself. Hey, Megan. Yes. Foundational health is it's really what changed everything for me. So then as I started to use these solutions, I started to really see and feel the changes in myself. And I also started to see the potential as far as making it my career. I originally started for coaching for accountability because I knew that I would show up better for others than I would for myself. I would flake on myself probably 4 out of 7 days of the week. But if I needed to show up for other people, I knew I wouldn't let them down. And so that was my original motivation for coaching, which was entirely selfish, but I thought, I can also help people at the same time. And so I started that way as kind of a hobby and just as for accountability. And then as I went on with it, I started to understand, this really could be an amazing solution for me. I was tired of working all these hours. I was tired of the stress. I was struggling to make my health a priority. So why not choose this career path that not only allows me to work from home, allows me to set my own schedule, to work around my kids' schedule. It makes my fitness and my health, my nutrition, makes it my business. So it's even more going to become part of my lifestyle. It's non-negotiable. It's literally my job to work out and to eat healthy and take care of myself. And then I started to see, like, you can actually really help people. I started to see the changes not only in myself, but in my family and my friends and in my clients that I was working with. And I started to see the massive impact that this could have on people. I started to think back to the conversations that I had when I was in the planning engineering field about the struggles that people had. I was at a conference one time where I heard that 2 out of every 3 people in that industry is on medication for mental health related problems, whether it's anxiety or depression. And those are very, very closely linked to physical activity, exercise, and nutrition. You can make vast improvements in those areas with just those 2 things alone. So I started to see how many people were struggling with the exact same things that I was struggling with, and how powerful these solutions could be. I also saw the potential for me to partner with Beachbody, but then also to use it as a platform to go beyond even what Beachbody offers. And that's kind of my long-term dream. Like, my long-term dream is to do corporate consulting, to put together wellness programs. I mean, like nitty-gritty wellness programs, like not like emails with tips and things like that, but like office challenges and things like that, to where everybody is actually making changes in their lifestyle and empowering that. So that's my dream. And the ability to kind of grow even beyond just the Beachbody products, but to be able to really kind of change our culture. I know it sounds like crazy. That's a crazy big dream, but that's one thing I've learned, is that you got to dream big. And I also started to see that you can actually earn money, which was not my original motivation at all, but it was super important for me to be able to leave my current career and job and be able to switch to doing this as my, I will say full-time in quotes, because I definitely don't work 40 hours. I'm also mom. But as my main focus for my career, and eventually as both my kids are in school, it will become more full-time. But I started to see that you can actually earn an incredible income and support your family in this way, which was important for me, because I would not be able to put the time and energy into coaching that I currently do if I also had to have another job where I could earn income right now. So all of that is really what brought me into coaching. And I love it so much. I'm so thankful that I made the change. I'm so excited about the potential to help my friends, people that I know, my friends, my family, people I haven't even met yet, and really like create this crazy healthy revolution that kind of was like on my heart. That's my life goal. And I really I want to help businesses and companies really understand that if your people are sick and exhausted and burned out, you're not getting the best of them, and you're not, they're not happy, and you're not happy. Like, it's in everyone's best interest for us as employees, as individuals, as people, to be taking better care of ourselves. And so that's what I'm really passionate about. So anyway, that's totally a tangent, but that's what got me into coaching. And that's where I am now. And I'm working on building a full-time income using part-time hours. And I would love to find some people who want to join me in that, whether you're looking for like a hobby, if you're looking for the accountability, if you're looking for some side income, or if you ultimately want to make this your full-time gig. Like I said, I started out just looking for accountability. So it can change, but whatever you're looking for, if you want to be part of this community, part of this movement, I would love to invite you to join me. I am going to do a couple more live videos this week talking about some of the common questions that I get when people are about this whole coaching thing, about Beachbody, the company I'm partnered with, and just really putting the information out there, because I feel like, I had all these questions, concerns, doubts, things I was wondering about, but I was too scared to ask. Or I don't know why I wasn't comfortable asking. And so I didn't for a long time. So I want to go ahead and put that information out there. But if you have questions that you would like me to answer, I love answering questions and putting information out there. I'm not ever going to try and convince anyone or like strong arm anyone, or I don't know, push you into something, because this is not a business that I can do for you. It has to be something that you want to do and that you're passionate about, and you need to be passionate about helping others, and about committing to your own journey along the way. And so that's, you know, it's really got to be something that you want, not something that I want for you. So I'm never going to try and like push anybody or pull anyone or drag anyone into it, but I do love to answer questions. And there's a lot of kind of misconceptions and kind of assumptions out there about the business that just aren't true. So I like to put, you know, accurate information out there. So look forward to those 2 videos. If you have any questions, message me. And I hope you guys are having an awesome Monday, and we'll talk soon. All right. Bye.